Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Paul Heyman and his new WWE client betraying Roman Reigns in a major twist is possible, says analyst. A WWE personality recently discussed the possibility of Paul Heyman betraying Roman in a heartbreaking twist at Survivor Series 2024. Sam Roberts thinks Heyman and CM Punk could conspire to have the OG Bloodline lose at the show. Heyman returning and introducing Punk as the fifth member of OG Bloodline's team on SmackDown for the War Games match left the fans stunned. The Second City Saint joined Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn in the ring to take out Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, Tama Tonga, and Bronson Reed last Friday night. Since then, fans have been buzzing about this development as not many had expected CM Punk to be a part of the highly anticipated match. However, Sam Roberts believes Heyman could be cooking something unexpected. On his Not Some Wrestling podcast, the Raw Talk host predicted that Paul Heyman and Punk could betray Roman Reigns at Survivor Series. Roberts predicted this twist could be one of the greatest and most shocking in recent WWE memory. What if Paul Heyman would do the unthinkable? What if Paul Heyman sends CM Punk into War Games to turn on Roman Reigns? What if CM Punk is in that cage to do his bidding? What if the greatest trick the devil pulled was making you feel he never existed? What if instead of having that ultimate feel-good moment of Bloodline, leaving War Games standing tall, Paul orchestrates one of the greatest betrayals we've seen in years in WWE, said Sam Roberts from 2557, 2645. Speaking on Sportskeeda Wrestling's Smack Talk, Dutch Mantell shared his reaction to the unexpected turn of events on Friday night. Mantell said that though he expected the Wiseman to show up during the episode, Punk's return came as a pleasant surprise. He also mentioned that it was one of the best segments of the year on the Blue brand. I knew Paul Heyman was going to be in there, but since I don't watch Raw, CM Punk has moved off my radar. So I didn't even think CM Punk, but I knew Heyman would be there. It was really one of the better segments I've seen on SmackDown this year because they put it together fine, he said. Considering the Bloodline saga has been full of twists and turns, it's safe to say WWE could have some surprises in store for fans at Survivor Series, War Games 2024. The bond between Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman has been one of the most compelling partnerships in WWE history. Dubbed the Tribal Chief and the Wise Man, their alliance has dominated the WWE landscape, with Reigns reigning as the undisputed WWE Universal Champion for an unprecedented run. Yet in the world of professional wrestling, nothing lasts forever, and alliances often crumble under the weight of ambition and betrayal. Recently, a well-respected wrestling analyst stirred the pot by speculating on the possibility of Paul Heyman betraying Roman Reigns to align himself with a new client. Such a twist would send shockwaves through the WWE Universe and fundamentally alter the power dynamics of the Bloodline saga. Let's delve into the layers of this speculation, the potential clients Heyman could align with, and the ramifications for Roman Reigns. Paul Heyman's loyalty has always been to success, not individuals. A master manipulator and opportunist, Heyman has built his reputation by backing the most dominant forces in professional wrestling. From Brock Lesnar to CM Punk, Heyman's alliances are defined by strategy rather than sentiment. Over the past few years, Heyman has been the architect behind Roman Reigns' reign of terror. His ability to enhance Reigns' image as the Tribal Chief has been nothing short of genius. However, Heyman's history suggests that he is always looking for the next big thing, someone who could elevate his own legacy even further. An analyst recently pointed out that Heyman's body language and subtle expressions during recent Bloodline segments hint at possible discontent. Could it be that Heyman is already plotting his next move, looking for a new client to dethrone the very man he helped rise to the top? Since returning to WWE as the Tribal Chief, Reigns has prided himself on being unbeatable. However, cracks have begun to form in his armor. Recent losses and dissension within the Bloodline, most notably the departure of the Usos, have weakened his once invincible aura. An opportunist like Heyman might see this as the perfect time to strike. With Reigns no longer at the peak of his dominance, Heyman could align himself with a fresher, hungrier talent who can exploit the Tribal Chief's vulnerabilities. Paul Heyman's allegiance to Reigns has always been rooted in mutual benefit. Reigns provided the dominance. Heyman amplified it with his unparalleled mix skills and strategic mind. If Reigns' power begins to wane, Heyman's loyalty could easily shift to someone who promises him continued relevance and influence. WWE thrives on shocking moments that leave fans buzzing. A Heyman betrayal, especially against someone as dominant and deeply intertwined with him as Roman Reigns, would be one of the most talked about moments in recent history. It's the kind of twist that keeps the WWE Universe on its toes. If Heyman were to betray Roman Reigns, the identity of his new client would be crucial to the storyline's success. Here are some potential candidates. The enforcer of the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa, has been a silent yet menacing presence in Roman Reigns' camp. Some analysts believe Solo could be the perfect candidate to turn on Reigns, with Heyman orchestrating the betrayal. Solo has been portrayed as fiercely loyal to Reigns, but loyalty in WWE often has an expiration date. If Heyman were to convince Solo that he is the true heir to the Bloodline throne, the betrayal could set up an explosive feud between the Tribal Chief and his enforcer. The Intercontinental Champion, Gunther, has been on a dominant run of his own, and aligning with Heyman could elevate him to even greater heights. Gunther's stoic demeanor and in-ring brutality make him a compelling foil for Reigns. A partnership between Heyman and Gunther would represent a clash of eras, pitting the Tribal Chief against a rising force determined to assert his own dominance. While Cody Rhodes is firmly positioned as a babyface, a shocking heel turn facilitated by Paul Heyman would turn the WWE Universe upside down. Rhodes aligning with Heyman to finally finish the story and dethrone Roman Reigns would be a storyline filled with betrayal and personal stakes. As one of WWE's brightest young talents, Braun Breaker has the potential to be the future face of the company. Heyman aligning himself with Breaker would signal a passing of the torch, positioning the young star as the man to conquer Reigns. Heyman is a master of the long game, and his betrayal could be teased over weeks or even months. Subtle signs, hesitation during promos, secret conversations with potential clients, or moments of doubt in Reigns' corner could build tension until the eventual betrayal. Alternatively, the betrayal could come in a single shocking moment. Imagine Reigns defending his title in a high-stakes match, only for Heyman to interfere on behalf of his new client. The image of Heyman handing the Universal Championship to someone other than Reigns would be a moment etched in WWE history. A betrayal by Paul Heyman would leave Roman Reigns at his most vulnerable. Without Heyman's guidance and support, Reigns would have to navigate uncharted territory. The betrayal could pave the way for a babyface turn for Reigns. Stripped of his allies and championship, Reigns could embark on a redemption arc, seeking to reclaim his place at the top while winning back the respect of the WWE Universe. Reigns would undoubtedly target Heyman and his new client, setting up a deeply personal feud. The storyline would center on Reigns' quest to destroy the man who betrayed him and reclaim his dominance. The possibility of Paul Heyman betraying Roman Reigns has ignited debates among fans and analysts. Some believe it would be a natural progression of the Bloodline storyline, while others argue that the partnership between Reigns and Heyman is too iconic to dismantle. Heyman turning on Reigns would be the ultimate twist. It would freshen up the Bloodline storyline and give Reigns a new direction. I can't imagine Heyman with anyone but Roman. Their chemistry is unmatched, and a betrayal would feel like the end of an era. The speculation surrounding Paul Heyman's potential betrayal of Roman Reigns adds another layer of intrigue to the ever-evolving Bloodline saga. Whether it's through a calculated slow burn or a dramatic turn, the possibility of Heyman aligning with a new client has the potential to reshape WWE's landscape. For now, fans can only watch and wait, knowing that in the world of professional wrestling, alliances are never as solid as they seem. If and when Heyman makes his move, it will undoubtedly be one of the most memorable moments in WWE history.